things. But from the get-go, I'm just doing some coloring pages because I'm trying to start my Etsy back up. And so I was like, let's try to make some kid-friendly and adult-friendly coloring books. Coloring pages. And perhaps I can put those on my Etsy whenever I choose to launch that back up again. Christ. Let's get a white background back here so I can see what I'm doing. These ones, or this one in particular, I already drew up on my iPad. Here, let me turn my mic up too. Goddamn. But, pretty sick nasty. Let me find a good pen. But I wonder how y'all have been. I've been better, I've been worse, to put it lightly. Just had some breakfast. I'm waiting for some laundry as well, so if you see me away from the computer a little bit, I'm just putting my laundry in the dryer probably. Sorry, give me a sec. Alright, there we go. We Gucci now. So let's get this started. How's my stabilization on that one? Ew, bring it up. So I'm trying to keep it all one size. So I need to, how do I find, here we go. Pen pressure off. I'm trying to keep this all one size like that, yeah. Something like that. See how that goes. Is that thick enough? I mean, this is Clip Studio Paint, so I can just fix the line weight whenever I want. How can I rubber band this hoe? Can I rubber band this? I don't think I can. I'm just gonna have to accept it. And let me know if the music's too loud. Because right now I can't fucking hear myself. But on the stream it says it's like decently loud. How do y'all draw with... Nope, we're gonna work smarter. Copy paste this. Flip horizontal. So the reason I wanted to stream today was because I don't have much to do at the moment. But then when I woke up, I had like 2 emails saying, we want to work with you, blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh sick, okay. But today I'm just gonna take a bit of a break. I've had a hard few months. Bitch, if you don't follow the line. No, don't like that one. Try it again. Okay, I can make that one work. But I've had a few bad months. TBH. So just try my best to get through it, really. Let's just say, what the fuck keeps unplugging? Sorry if you keep hearing a disconnecting sound. Something's really pissing me off. What is that, dude? What? Sorry, it goes away after a bit. So sorry if you keep hearing the unplugging noise. Really annoying. But anyway, as of last year, I've been put in a couple situations that are not favorable. So I've been kind of struggling with that. And pretty soon I will also be put in another situation that's unfavorable. Sorry that I can't be more specific, but shit just keeps finding its way, you know? Nothing life-threatening or anything, don't worry about that, but definitely just inconvenient. Okay, I'm just gonna fix that one. I'll try that one again. God damn. Wee. But it's alright. Sorry, let's move the screen size is a bit off, I know. So sorry about that. But it should be the same screen size. What is this? What size is this screen? Should be, well, now it won't fucking tell me. So this is the display capture. See if I can fix it, like, right now. Okay. See if I can... Pardon me? Browser source? No, that's stop. Why do I have that? Whoops! Nope, stop that. Display capture. Yeah, I don't know why. Let me check my actual YouTube stream and see if it's okay. I feel like it should be alright. Oh yeah, it's alright. I was just worried about the, what's it called? Resolution. It's a little off. So, whatever I just did right now, let's go back and check on it again. Alright, should be fixed. Alright, cool. I was worried about the resolution, but that should be Gucci, so let's get out of that. Alright, anyway, keep working on Bunny. Let's do the outline for her right now. God damn, I might go back to the fucking... I might go back to putting pen pressure back on, because goddamn, and just use a bigger brush. Because I don't know, I can't do it. I can't stand drawing in the same line weight. Like other people can do it, but something's wrong. Can't do it. Alright. Let's make that thinner. Not everything has to be the same line weight. Why do I have to copy people? Right? Do my own damn thing. Copy paste. Trying to make things as symmetrical as possible. Not too messy, you know? There we go. That's good. Let's go on another layer so we can get this coffee cup going. Whoops, come on. This little handle is a bit weird. Okay. Oops. Get that down. And I swear to God, if this music in the background gets me copyrighted again, I'm going to sue someone. Stop uploading YouTube safe music. Like, bruh. If it happens again, I'm not putting any music in my streams anymore. Y'all will just have to find whatever you want to listen to. Okay, let's get yonk. Okay, that seems good. Let's get this little... Hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Been a hot minute. But I say that every time I stream. Kinda glad I don't stream for a living, but at this point I probably should. Jesus Christ. Just so I can afford eggs. Goddamn. Okay, come on. Maybe clean that up. Oop. Focusing so hard on making clean lines. I hate doing line art, but to do coloring pages you gotta have clean line art, obviously. Here we go. And for those of you wondering, I'll probably make these coloring pages like $5 each. Pretty cheap. and they'll be in both digital and printable format, so you can either do it like with whatever medium you choose, really. So you don't have to have a fancy iPad or fancy anything, really. Where's the circle tool? And I don't want it filled. I want it like that. Oop. Need a way bigger brush size. Let's try 10. Nope. Thicker? 14? Slightly thicker, like 16. Trying to make everything relatively the same line weight. Maybe like one more bump. Okay, that seems to work. Erase the excess. I don't like the corner of this. Oops, my bad. Wrong layer. I don't like this corner over here. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Best I can. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to combine these two, because why not? And she's holding like a little spoon. In her little soup. And oops, eraser. Try my best not to make like really detailed shapes or anything like that. Just unnecessarily detailed anything, really, because this is supposed to be kid friendly, like a little kid. I don't know, 10 years old. How old's a kid? 6, 7, something with, you know, maybe perhaps takes a bit more motor skill, but overall easy enough. And adults can enjoy it too, because I know people love those anxiety, what's it called? The fucking coloring pages you do when you're stressed. Like some people like coloring mandalas and whatnot, so I wanted to do something like that, except with whatever I want. And who doesn't love cute little animals? People love Animal Crossing, so cater to that kind of audience. You feel me? There we go. She's eating some sort of carrot soup. Something like that. Over here, I'm going to add a bowl of rice. What's my pen size right now? 20. Okay. Just checking. Then I'm gonna flip horizontal, copy paste. Don't make shit harder for yourself. Fix this line. That's a little off. Okay, there we go. Then I add a bowl of rice. I'm gonna make it just a little more chunkier than what's presented in the sketch. Hopefully that looks like rice. I'm trying. Oh, so sorry if you hear a dog in the background. I'm like half inclined to call animal control because this neighbor just lets his dog bark for hours. Pretty sure I can report them for excessive barking, but I ain't no snitch. Even though as much as I want to, that'll literally solve all my problems. But I ain't no snitch. I keep out of people's business. Maybe somebody else will do it. Because I'm sure that this neighborhood is so tight. There's houses literally 2 feet next to each other. So I'm sure someone else will probably report them. Okay, let's see here. Let's get this flower pot next. Come on. There we go. And Control J, Control T. Whoops. Forgot that that was on the same layer as these. What is this? Oh, that's the rice bowl. I'm gonna keep the rice bowl on a separate layer, and also the pot on a separate layer. There we go. Control J, Control T, transform. Okay, there we go. I don't know when I'll start my Etsy back up again. Probably when I have enough of these kinds of pages, and it'll just be like a casual thing. And if I make money from these pages every now and then, I'll be like, okay. And if the shop is good enough, I'll probably like donate some proceeds to children's hospitals and whatnot. I feel like that'd be a nice thing to do. Because, you know, these are meant for little kids, you know, that just like have an artistic aspect about them, and they love coloring things, coloring little worlds and whatnot. I think that'd be good for them. Okay, so that's the pot. Let me label this real quick before I forget. After I finish this pot, I'm just gonna switch my laundry over real quick, and I'm also gonna blow out my candle, because this particular candle gives me a weird feeling in my throat. I don't like it. I think it's too strong. There we go. Dirt. And I'm going to copy paste these tulips as well, while keeping the same. It's a little difficult sometimes drawing smaller things with the same line weight, but when you do coloring pages, most of the time things have the same line weight, so you don't want to move too far away from that. That looks ugly. Let me try again. Why is this so... Give me a sec. See if I can fix this. I want to move this more towards the center of the... There we go. It's a little better. Okay, cool. This is a tulip. Put this more towards the center of the vase. Do a little bit of this leaf. Whoops. Come on. Leaf. Okay, there we go. Control V. Do a little bit of that. I don't like tangents. I don't like things touching each other, so let's space that out a bit more. Control C, Control V, flip horizontal. Whoops. And put it over here. And let's try to space that equally. That looks good. Either that or... Hear me out. Control J. And we can just move it slightly. And then slightly down. Let's, that looks... What just happened? What the fuck? What just happened? Just moved it back. There we go. I'm gonna combine those two. Magic wand, Control I, go back to that top layer. I guess it didn't, oops. Didn't get the stem here. But there we go. Yeah, that looks good. Then erase these stems here. That doesn't look too messy, does it? It's alright. How did I draw it underneath? Oh, those... Wait, what? They were a little farther apart, I'd say. Okay, let's try that again then, because I feel like this... You can't really see what's going on. TBH. Let's try that again. So let's move that down and angled a bit more. Delete that one. And Control J, Control T, flip. Get all on the other side. Yeah, just so it's not as crowded. Okay, Control I, delete, along with the part in the stem, Control E to combine. There we go, that's a little better. Okay, and that's like a little tulip jar. What did I just combine that with? Oh, soil. Okay, there we go. There's the pot. And I don't know if I want to add a pattern or something to it, like a little wave pattern. Maybe. Yeah, that's good. Does that look good when it's off like that? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's do like a little Zelda pot thing. Whoops, come on. Good enough. Okay. Good shit, good shit. This will be rice bowl. Alright, give me 1 sec. BRB laundry. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, one of the clothes got stuck on the agitator. Fuck. That's why I don't like laundry machines with an agitator in the middle. Like, bruh, you're taking up room. Move. Alright, what were we on? We did that rice bowl in the pot. Let's do this little spring roll. I'm gonna take that pot out the way so I can see what I'm doing. Did I say spring roll? I meant sweet roll. It's like a little cake roll, Swiss roll. That's what the word was, Swiss roll. They're pretty easy to make. You just can't fuck up the rolling part. You pretty much get like a sheet cake, put icing on it, then you roll it up. Oop, that eraser's way too big. So also, let me see if I can lining my coloring pages. Let me see if I can do a quick YouTube announcement that I'm streaming, because I always forget To do that, copy link, and put it on my story real fast. No, come on, bro. Okay. Take a picture of what I'm doing. Then, what do? You add like a link. Link. Paste. Done. Streaming. Oh wait, isn't there a swipe up? Do they do swipe ups anymore? Oh no, that is the link. Okay, my bad. Streaming. Please put YouTube, because I don't fuck with Twitch anymore. They're weird. I guess they don't have a YouTube thing. But whatever. There we go. Put that down. Okay, my bad. I should do that more often when I'm before I start streaming, so that is my bad. Now let's put these little strawberries. Oh god. Oh god. Josephine, what are you doing? Come on, bruh. Let's put these little strawberries on here. Now, certain line weights I'm gonna probably keep smaller just to indicate that it's a more of a detail rather than the main shape. If any of you art students know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. God, get that plate. Let's Swiss roll. Let's get that plate real quick. This is where we use our shapes. Okay, that's the outside of the plate. Now I'm gonna do the inside of the plate. Move that over a little bit. Ah, tangent. See right here, I don't like all that touching. Try to avoid tangents in your art, trust me. Like, it pisses me off when shit's just way too close together. Like, make them overlap. If they have to be close to each other, make them overlap. Don't have them straight up touching edge to edge. Not a good idea. Alright, there's a Swiss roll. I don't know what to put over here. I was gonna put a phone, but I kind of don't want to do that. What else should I put over here? Just a bunch of carrots? Should I play into the rabbit stereotype and just put more carrots over here? Fuck it. There we go. Try to match the perspective. Whoops. There we go. That plate looks even. More carrots. Josephine, no rabbits on. You know what? I'll put some beets. How about that? How about that? More creative, you know? Because rabbits don't just eat beets. This looks more like an onion, but fuck it. I don't give a damn. So parents can be like, yeah, this is great. Thank you for teaching my kid that rabbits don't just eat carrots. And I'm like, you're welcome. I don't know what kind of lesson that's supposed to be. I gotta give a damn, dude. I could draw this bunny snowboarding for all I know. Wow, thank you for teaching my kid that bunny snowboard. What? Okay, what the, how do I draw carrot leaves? Shit. There we go. Ugh, that's a tangent right there. Shit. Alright. I just won't draw the leaf. Or actually, I'll draw it really short. Like this. Yeah. Yeah. And fuck it, a tomato. You know, because they need their vegetables. But I don't want it in tangent. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. With any other edges or lines. So let's kind of... This bitch ass line. Okay, sorry. Tomato. Actually, I don't like that. I don't like that either. How the fuck do you draw a tomato? It's fine. I think that's good enough, right? Shit. All right. Oh, sorry. I'll move the shits over for y'all. Okay. So then I'm gonna kind of place this tomato like right here, and then erase what's behind it. Then I'm going to combine these vegetables, and I'm going to magic wand, control I to select inside, delete the plate. Oh, yep, delete the plate. Combine. Veggie plate. Fuck. Veggie plate. There we go. Alright. Shit. So that's good to go. Now, the table. Okay, so we have all that done. Let's make a copy of the pot. I always like to make a copy of the layer, just in case we have to move it around. But that should be good. Then make a copy layer of the bunny and erase this part of the bowl so the veggies can be in front. Alright. Now we're gonna zoom out a little bit so we can get this table down. Let's put all the copies down here so I don't lose my way. Table. Let's try to match the... Oh, that was damn near perfect. That is perfect. Nailed it. Alright, cool. So there's the table. And we're gonna do some line cuts here because I don't believe... Oops. Not everything has to be a consistent line all the time, so that's fine. Oops. Just kind of fix the line taper there. Can't see shit. Let me zoom in. Fuck. There you go. There. Okay. Get some creases and whatnot in here. Oops. Here we go. Alright, that's sick nasty. Let's copy the table and hide that one over here. Oh, you know what? I think I know why this isn't showing my entire screen. It's because I've noticed that y'all can't see my layers. So that's why the screen over here is like so weird. But I guess it's fine because it allows y'all to see more of the drawing instead. But I don't know, I'm probably gonna have to fix that for the next time I stream, because I want y'all to see my entire screen. So I don't know, I wonder if I can actually fix the display capture. Capture automatic, let's try that. That did nothing? Cool. Cool. That did absolutely nothing. Cool. Why? Why you do that? Desktop duplication, Windows, something, something. Yeah, it just won't, huh, it's so weird. Yeah, that is very odd. I'll fix that next time. But I guess it allows you all to see the picture a lot bigger, so I don't think I have too much of a problem with it. Hi there, Jacon. From Ecuador. Good shit. We hail from SoCal. Did I copy that table? I did. Right now we're just working on some Etsy coloring pages. These will be back up, or my Etsy will be back up sometime this early 2023. I want to get like at least 10 of these up. And they'll be around $5 each. You can print these out, or you can do it on your iPad, your computer, whatever medium you use. They'll be available for all of it. Oh yeah, let me set a timer real quick for my laundry too. Let's say like 50 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 50 minutes.
50 minutes, counting down.
Okay, good shit. Don't ask why it's Australian. It calms me. Okay, let's add those flower prints to our table and then combine. I'm probably going to copy paste, so fuck it. I'm not gonna do a perfect circle right now. Let's bring that down to maybe 15, actually 11 maybe? Does that look good? How's that look? Maybe. Okay. Yeah. This one. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. Then we're gonna hand draw the petals. Okay. That's on individually, right? Yes, good shit. Put this little thing in the middle so we can rotate it equally. Control J, Control T, put this thing in the middle. Oops, come on, right in the middle. Right, bitch, quit moving. Bitch! It moves when I take my pen off. Okay, anyway. Sorry about the cursing, that really pisses me off. It really butters my egg roll. Control J, put this in the middle again, and rotate. Control J, just gotta keep doing this. And rotate, and need one more. And rotate. There we go, combine all those. Okay, now we got our flower that we can copy paste everywhere, so Control C, Control V. Kind of fix the perspective a little bit, maybe. Okay. Control J, put this down here. Control J, put this over here. Control J, put this over here. Slightly smaller. Spin it around. Control J, put this right here, and then fix the perspective. Yonk. Okay, that looks... I don't know how that looks. Alright. And then, it's not done quite yet. So where's the original? There it is. Control C, Control V. Do a little bit of that. Do a little bit of warping. There we go. Maybe make it slightly bigger. Oh, whoops, I moved the line art. Control J. Make that slightly smaller. Control J. Slightly bigger because it's closer to us. And Control J. Slightly smaller. And one more time. Control J, make it slightly bigger, and put this over here. There we go. Let's combine all those. Whoops. Where the fuck? Oh. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna fix this one real quick. Because it's... Whoops, come on. There we go. Alright, and we can erase this because it's not supposed to be see-through. Erase that, erase that, erase that, erase all that right there. Alright, cool, cool. And I think that's good. We're gonna keep it on a separate layer just in case I don't want to put patterns on it. Flowers. Yeah, just in case. We'll see how it goes. Now, let me see something. This. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Let me see if I can fix. Oh shit, oh shit. I think we're doing something. Oh shit, okay. No, do not fix. No. I'm trying to fix the resolution of the screen. As best I can. Okay, there's that. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to fix the resolution of the screen. So now I think y'all can see everything but my everything but my layers, but it is more of my screen. And it's a little more accurate to what I'm looking at. So might just keep it like that then. Fuck it. Y'all don't gotta see my layers. They're messy anyway. Okay. So that's the table. Let's try the background now. I'm gonna turn all this off, or actually, I'm gonna put this in a group. Make sure everything's in there. I'm gonna put foreground, so I can turn all this off, and I can focus on the background now. Because sometimes it can get a little messy looking at the line art and the sketch, and the stuff that you're supposed to be line arting again. So let's try the countertop back here. That's way too thin of a line. Let's try 12. Now the things in the background are gonna be slightly thinner, line weight wise. Let's compare that. Should I try just slightly thicker, like 13? 13 would be probably a good line weight. Yeah, that's all right. Let's get some rectangles in here. The roundness of that is way too much. 13 is our line weight. Oh, not according to that. Oh, that's the roundness. My bad. There you go. Brush size. Sorry, I clicked the wrong box. There we go. These are supposed to be the cabinets. So we're just kind of imagining where they are right now, but it's not too important where the placement is. Or actually, I'm going to do this. Just so we have the same cabinet. So, Control J, go to this one. Move this over here where it should be, and move this over here where it should be. And combine the two. Hi, Samwell. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming to the stream. We just chilling today. Trying to get my Etsy page back up and work on some coloring pages. Because I've been meaning to do that for a while, but you know, life gets in the way. Alright, let's get these drawers up. So that goes goes there. And you're not really gonna see the line here, so I don't think that's necessary to put in. Okay. Now let's get these little knobs in here too. Okay, there we go. And put like a little... Where's my pen? Okay, there we go. Control J. Move that over. There we go. So these are the little knobs, but I'm gonna combine that with the cabinets. Alright, so that's that. I'm gonna add just a slightly thicker line underneath the countertop, the top of the countertop. Give it a little bit of shadow. There we go. That looks good. Alright. You know what I just forgot? I didn't put Bonnie's chair in the back. Let's do that real fast. I'll put chair in my layers. Hello, Sean DGN. Oh my god, there's a wavy mode? Oh my god. Well, if I was signed in with my OBS, I'd do that the same thing. Hello, some idiot. I remember you. I think I remember your username. Alright, let me see. Let's get this chair out of the way real fast. Yoink. Sorry if my hands are a little shaky. I live and breathe coffee, alright? Every morning I get up and I go straight to the coffee machine. No excuses. I don't care. I could be dying from literally any horrible disease, but if I don't have coffee, I'll just die right there. Am I addicted? No. There's a reason why it's a socially acceptable drug. Don't even. It is somewhat memorable, some idiot, yes. I think, I don't know, probably a few streams ago, I saw your name. My memory isn't the best right now, I'm very stressed. Alright, there we go. Chair. Let's also erase Bonnie's line right here. I don't know why that's there. Okay, now that looks good. Almost forgot the chair. That's my bad. Back to the foreground. Let's get this window. I'm trying to get the main shapes first. So let's get this window. We're on 13 line weight. Good. Just trying to flesh it out. A lot of my sketch has been erased because this is how I want it to look. And I should really stop doing that because then I forget how it's supposed to look later underneath all the other drawings. Alright, let's get that. That looks equal. Good stuff. And we're naming this... Let's see, background main. So this is the main stuff, like the drawers, windows, cabinets, counters, all that. And let's get this middle part in here. Yoink. That looks good. Does that look centered? Can't see with the sketch. Let me see. Maybe like a tick over this way. Yep, that looks good. I know it's not even with the sketch, but the sketch isn't perfect either. And we just gotta accept that. Alright, let's get the little curtain rod up too. So, ooh, wrong brush size. Let's keep it 13. There we go. Control J, put it over here. That looks about right. Get a line in there, or rectangle in this case. Get that curtain rod in. That looks right. Then erase inside here. Whoops. Okay. It's a little smaller. God. Come on, get it right. I should have just copy pasted, but it's fine. Alright, there we go. And Ooh, I do not like the current song that's on right now. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. There we go. It's kind of distracting me a little bit. Like, damn. Okay. That will be part of the window. I'm gonna move it a notch to the left. And that should be okay. Let's keep it on a separate layer for now, because now I have to get the curtains in. Okay, we're gonna copy paste, so I don't have to worry about doing the other curtain. Josephine, that's cheating. It's called working smarter, not harder. Copy paste all the time. Are you kidding me? When it comes to big line work or like very clean line work like this, you can copy paste and, you know, no one can tell you what to do. If it's just duplicated on the other side, just do it, bruh. Makes it look cleaner. Of course, it'll look more hand-drawn if you don't copy paste everything, but it's also a lot more work for essentially the same outcome. Alright, let's see how that looks. Let's get rid of the window so I can see my curtain. Okay. Add some lines here to indicate the folds of the curtain. Don't want to put too many. Alright, that looks good. Let's see here. I'm going to label this curtain and then Control J, Control T, flip horizontal, and move it to the other side, just so it looks, just till it looks equal. That looks good. Yep, that looks good. Alright. And then, in reality, you can put whatever pattern you want on these curtains, so I'm gonna give whoever chooses to color these pages freedom to do that. You know, if you're a little more creative, you don't have to fill in everything with a solid color. You can definitely add a pattern. Depends, right? You can literally do anything. So I'm gonna give people room to do what they want with certain textiles, textures, patterns, whatnot. Sometimes I'll lead them like, oh, this tablecloth is going to be striped. This curtain's going to be spotted. But in this case, I'm going to give people the freedom to do whatever they want with these curtains. I know that's a little more in-depth than most people will look, or will, you know, look into, but that's something I like to do, is give people creative freedom. Let's erase every other line here. That looks okay. There we go. Erase every other line. Okay. Whoops. Put a little too much in there. Because realistically, you can see the curtain line. The curtains don't always cover up all the curtain rod up top. You gotta think about that stuff. Alright, cool. I'm going to duplicate the background, just in case I want to change anything. I'm going to combine the curtain and the curtain rod. Magic wand, Control I to invert the selection, and delete what's inside of it. Then combine. Now we have this. And give me 1 second, I'm just gonna take a sip of water, because holy crap. I don't usually talk a lot, so sometimes my voice box is like, hey, you're using me a little too much today. Good water. And I'm probably only gonna do this page for today, because I have to do other things today, but should be a decent couple hours of streaming. And I liked how it's going so far anyway, so. Alright, now that our window... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna split all these up. So the window will be our on its own separate layer. There you go. Okay, now that we have our window, we're going to get this cabinet up here. Okay, make sure our line is the same line width, or sorry, weight. There you go. Cabinet. And bring that down a little bit. There we go. Let's do a separate. Try to follow the sketch as much as possible. Ooh, that is way too thick. Keep it at 13. There we go. Combine. Then go back to the rectangle. Maybe a little thicker. There we go. And Control C, Control V. Move that over. Make it as equal as possible. Like right about there. That's good. Combine. And put these little lines here. There we go. That's a good looking cabinet. Then get some knobs in here. Make our ellipse tool. Okay. Put a little shadow underneath to indicate that our light is above us. And I'm gonna flip horizontal. Actually, I'm not gonna flip it. I'm just gonna move it. That looks about right. Okay. Now, is that cabinet a little high for Bonnie? Maybe, but you don't know what this world consists of. She probably got a step stool, so don't worry about the logistics. Just do your thing. Alright. Or maybe she's got really long legs. You don't know. She looks short in that chair, but she's probably all legs. So she can probably reach the cabinet. You never know. It's your own world. So let's label this layer cabinet. I know you can't see my layers, but trust me, you don't want to. Let's get this little broom here. Control J, Control T, flip horizontal, and move. There we go. Okay. Whoops. There we go. And we're gonna make it a little jagged because it's like a imperfect broom. Not everything can be perfect. Okay, then whoops. I won't copy paste this time. I'm just gonna draw the other side my own way. Don't want to use shortcuts all the time. Sometimes you really just gotta put in the work. Nah, I mean. Okay. There we go. And put a little shadow underneath, maybe. That's if it'll look good. Nah, you know what? Keep it like that. Never mind. Broom. I might put a shadow underneath this cabinet, though. Yeah, that looks good. Yes, I approve. Okay, let's keep going. Let's do the plants now. This is probably one of the last things we have to do other than what's outside the window. So let's get that done. Let's get this hanging pothos up here. Or English ivy. I didn't specify what the plants would be. Okay, so there's the pot. Let's just name this ivy. Or sorry, hanging ivy, so I know which one we're talking about. And let's get these leaves in. Yeah, it's most likely a pothos because ivy leaves don't look like this. So, it's probably just a hanging pothos. Or a philodendron. Oh, Josephine, you know so much about plants. I literally only have pothos in my room, and one philodendron. Because, I'll tell you why. My reasoning is, pothos are really easy to take care of, very hard to kill. You literally have to neglect it for it to die. Like, they will never die unless you just refuse to water it. But they're pretty, you know, not the easiest plants to kill. They're not hardy, but they are, you know, they're pretty easy to raise. So if you're a good habit keeper, and you get up every morning and you have some sort of routine, brush your teeth, eat breakfast. Well, I eat breakfast then brush my teeth, so my breakfast doesn't taste like shit. If you just have a regular routine every day, I think pothos would be a perfect plant for you. But you don't have to water them every day either. You can water them like once a day. Or sorry, what did I just say? Once a week is what I meant to say. Once a week and they will not die. And you put them next to your window, perfect. They don't need a lot of bright light. You can literally set them on your shelf too. Like even out of the way of light. As long as you bring some sort of natural light in your abode, then it'll find a way to live. That's why I like them so much. They always find a way to thrive. Kind of a nice life mindset to have too. Just find a way. As long as you're in the right environment, you'll find a way. There we go. Okay. Let's get this pot erased in the right places so it doesn't look funky. I've said this in the past. I am not a line art person. I usually, with my default art style, I usually do a really rough sketch because I already have the vision inside my mind. But I'm not good at interpreting the vision so cleanly to other people primarily. It's always really rough. And then I'm like, trust the process, just trust me. I know it looks like shit right now, but trust me. Okay. Let's get this string of pearls pot now. So I think this is good. Let's get this pot. I want to put like a little bottom on this pot. There we go. I think that's what this is called. I think string of pearls is a bunch of succulents stringed together. I think it's a succulent type of plant. I can't take care of succulents to save my life. They always die on me. I don't know what it is. I overwater them. I don't water them enough. I don't know what it is. Just succulents are not my thing. They do not like me. And they're beautiful too, which is a shame. But every time I get to take care of a succulent or even propagate them, they'll propagate well, but when it comes to taking care of them, they just never live. Never. How? Is it the soil I'm using? I don't know. Truly don't. Okay. Let's keep making some circles. This is a tedious part, but I don't mind it. You want to put some effort into this kind of stuff. Because, you know, a kid won't care. End of the day, a kid won't care, but I'm trying to make these accessible to both adults and kids. So the adults will be like, oh my god, I love this little detail that they included. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. I did that. Didn't think I would, but I did. And we're gonna make these kind of free floating. I'm not really gonna put any strings on them like I did with the ivy. Let's get some more little bubbles in here. So some will just be free floating. See, very cute. Love it. Fantastic. Fabulous. Wonderful. Awesome. Okay, there we go. String of pearls. Hopefully that won't be too hard to color. I might... Give me a sec. I might make the pot bigger, to be honest with you. I feel like those will all be kind of hard to color. So let's... Yes, there we go. It's a big pot of string of pearls, but I don't give a fuck. Alright. Now let's erase some of the pot that's underneath, so we can get a good non-funky line art from that. That looks good. Oh, let's move this over to... Oops, come on. Don't do that. Move that over. Here we go. I'm gonna add just a bit more substance to this. Some areas that look just a little bit too empty. Don't want that. There we go. String of pearls. So everything's like falling off almost, you know? Oh, that's... Okay, that looks good. Erase the pot line underneath, and we're Gucci. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Then let's add the string that goes above it. Just gonna guess. There you go. There we go. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Now we just have this pot and this pot that we have to do. So I'm gonna name this string of pearls. Let's do this pot first. This one's pretty simple. Not much to it. Maybe make the pot like that kind of pot. Yeah, the terracotta classic ones. Okay. This one's like those snake plants. Snake leaf plants. They're very beautiful. Okay. Name this one snake plant, and why am I already hungry? Let's get this one. This one is like Bonnie's propagating some pothos in a large jar, essentially. You know what I got the other day? I got beeswax wraps the other day because I'm trying to use less plastic. So we'll see how that goes. Sometimes I'm not a fan of organic items because I'm like, bruh, sometimes it's just hard to use. Not very user friendly. But we'll see how those beeswax wraps do. Because I use a lot of Ziplocs and plastic wrap, and I just feel awful about it. Because when you throw them away, it's more plastic in the landfill. Have you been getting into any shows and games lately? Yes, I have. I just finished Craig the Creek. one of the best cartoons I've ever seen in my life, next to Adventure Time. Very forward cartoon show, which was surprising. And I love the animation too, because when it comes to animation, I hate, mostly on Netflix and Hulu that they put these on. I hate the ugly ass cartoon styles that seem to be a raving trend on streaming shows or streaming services like Hulu, like Big Mouth, that cartoon, that ugly, big-eyed, big-lip bullshit needs to go away. Bring back shit like Steven Universe and Adventure Time. Like, you know, that's why I fuck with Cartoon Network so much, because they actually put out quality cartoons that you can relate to. Not these ugly ass animation styles with Adobe animation. Disgusting, dude. Put some fucking heart into it. In terms of video games, I'm waiting for Atomic Heart. I'm waiting for Judas, which is from the creators of BioShock. I'm waiting for Harry Potter. I know everyone has their opinion about the Harry Potter game, but I don't give a No, I shouldn't say that. I obviously understand the controversy behind buying a game or buying a game after the franchise of a creator that is not very friendly towards the trans community. Completely understand that, and she's a piece of shit for it. But I'm not really supporting the creator. I'm supporting the devs that just simply bought the IP. You know? And if you personally don't want to spend your money on it, then you can go ahead and obtain it in non-legal means, which I don't condone because you can get in real trouble for it, but you can do whatever, it's your money. I'm saying they simply bought the IP. Because no matter if you buy it or don't buy it, it's not going to scratch her, you know? And people are going to play it anyway. It's not going to dent her in any way. She's going to still be rich. She's going to still keep selling Harry Potter merchandise everywhere. It's not going to hurt her. So I'm buying the game to support the devs that simply just bought the IP. You know, if that were the case, not a lot of companies would even agree to work with her. You know, I mean, I don't think most companies work with her. I doubt JK herself went into the game studio and was sitting there and be like, make sure you put a cameo of me on a soapbox and I'm gonna say all these remarks about the trans community. Make sure you put me in there. She's not gonna do that. I don't think the devs are gonna let her do that. So, they just bought the IP. It's just Harry Potter. They didn't put her in the game saying all that crap that she's been saying. So, but people don't seem to look at that aspect. You know, I'm simply supporting the devs. As a game artist, game enthusiast, whatever you want to call it, I support the devs. Because that's a hard job. Very hard job. Working on something for years only to have it tainted because the creator of said IP is an asshole. But I don't care about the creator. I care about the devs that created the game that simply bought the story that came with it. You know? But you do whatever you want to do. It's your money. I'm killing everyone. I'm going in the dark arts. I don't give a shit. If you had only one match and entered a dark room containing an oil lamp, some kindling wood, and a newspaper, which would you like first? Oh god. Which would I like first? Well, probably... Oh gosh, I don't know. Probably the oil lamp. That'll last a lot longer than the other two, right? Ultimate boss fight if that ever happens. Oh god. Yeah, I'm personally excited for the game. I understand its controversy, but but I'm simply doing it to support the devs, not JK herself. That is my personal take. Because I believe you should do literally anything you want with your life. And if people have a problem with that, not like it's relevant. You can still do what you want. Okay, that looks good. I feel like that should have a few more leaves, to be honest with you. I'm gonna add a few more leaves. But it is a propagated plant, so not too much. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so that is the pothos in jar. I'm going to turn these off so I can see what's outside the window. So I'm gonna label this outside window. But I'm very excited for Atomic Heart. It looks like BioShock and Fallout had a baby in Russia. It looks really cool. I always like those kinds of games. Because BioShock, to me, I played all of them, right? I played first one, second one, and Infinite. And I loved all of them. Because they have that certain... What kind of world is this dynamic? Why does my hand have powers? You know, shit like that. But the character says nothing about it. He treats it like it's normal. Like, okay, guess I'm this now. I'm under here. I'm underwater now. Or I'm in the sky now. He says nothing about it. Just cool with it. And I really love the music that was in those kinds of games too. Like the old-timey 1920s based music. Kind of adds to the feel of the game a lot. And I love it. I'm trying to get my boyfriend to play the rest of BioShock Infinite. But I understand, I feel like I understand why he won't get back on it so easily because of the themes in the game. If any of y'all know what BioShock Infinite is about, you'll know what I'm talking about. The themes are a little uncomfortable for him, but I get that. But it's just a game. Little berries in this bushes. There we go. And then what else did I say? I'm also excited for Judas, which is the developers of BioShock. That's a day one purchase. I do not care. I loved every single BioShock game. I'm getting that game. Sorry, some idiot. I have to be careful on YouTube. I can't speak on certain things without getting demonetized these days, so you're gonna have to look that up, my guy. But there are certain themes that might make some people uncomfortable, is what I'm saying. Like, as violent as it is, there's other themes. Okay, that looks good. Now let's put everything together, shall we? I'm gonna combine this window, or these elements of the window. Oh shit. Yeah, that does not look good. I have to connect these. Whoops. And finish this cloud off. And finish this cloud off. There we go. Come on. There we go. And I heard forbidden? Fuck, what was the game? Forspoken. Forspoken was the game that came out recently. I was never considering getting the game ever since I saw those TikToks of the dialogue. Good lord. It is awful. The dialogue in that game is fucking awful. Holy crap. I don't know what the writers were thinking. And because I watched a gameplay, I wanted to watch just a little bit to see if I was interested in even playing it, but I'm glad I didn't, cause the dialogue was like, it sounded like a bunch of people, God, interviewing for a Disney movie, you know, like, you know, Disney movie dialogue, it's very childlike, teenage, like, we have to save them, guys. The evil guy's evil. We have to take him down. That's exactly what the fucking dialogue was the entire time. Like, tell me the obvious. Yes, the evil guy is evil. We have a bracelet that we can't shut up about. You know? And the character, don't even get me started, dude. Never developed. I think they made the character an asshole just to be an asshole. There was nothing redeeming about her at the end of the day. All those hours of playing that game, and it seemed like she was just an asshole. There was nothing great about her. Nothing tough about her either. And a lot of people will complain like, man, this is because people don't like female protagonists. And I'm like, that's the stupidest brain dead argument I've ever heard about. It's not because the protagonist is female. It's because if you made the female a male, people would still have the same complaints about the dialogue being ass. It's not because she's a female. That's the dumbest excuse. There's games with females protagonists that are amazing. You know? Uncharted 5, the 5th Uncharted, and Dishonored 2, Last of Us 2. So many games. Tomb Raider. You know, what the fuck? And those, I mean, some games, the protagonist doesn't talk, whether they're male or female. But even with female leads, there's still some great games out there. So you cannot blame it on their gender. That's the dumbest argument ever. Don't even bring that up if you don't want to be embarrassed. But, yeah, that's how I feel about that. They just had absolutely no character development. You can make a character primarily a dick, and towards maybe half of the story, you can get some redeeming character arcs in there. Like, oh, they're a hardened character because they came up from the dirt. Their parents are dead. Family's dead. It's just them. They've been beat up their whole life. And then they're trying to save a world that hates them, but it's for the better of mankind. And now they're learning about self-worth and, you know, all this shit. You can do that. You don't have to have a character be an asshole for the entire game with no reasoning behind it. You know, like, you don't have to be a dick to everyone. Because there was moments in that game where I'm like, why are you so rude for no reason? There was no reasoning. There was no point behind that, you know? So it kind of pissed me off. And the character was not tough in any sort of way. She was just rude. And it's like, why? What's the point of that? So that's my personal take. Wasn't really a fan of much of it. And from what I saw, the combat system was very okay. It wasn't anything special, really. It felt like I was playing Harry Potter on the Xbox in 2014 again. Y'all remember that Harry Potter game? Like, that's what it felt like. The combat was just nothing special. It was just you shooting magic at a bunch of monsters. And, that's it. And this was after I watched Moist Critical play the game. And I just noticed a lot of the combat is the same thing. And he was playing on hard mode, which just included the bosses and the enemies and whatnot just having a bigger health bar, but it's the same fight style. You know, their moves aren't faster, their damage isn't that much greater, it's just them having a bigger health bar, but you fight them the same way. So it just takes longer to kill them. So that was interesting. Sometimes it can be a mix of both in the sense that it's bad, but female protagonist is always used as an extra dunking. Yeah, I can definitely see that. People take the concept of, oh, because this character is female, that makes the game extra bad, or even extra good. You know, they always see that as an opportunity. So I agree with that. But if you're not an idiot, and you look at the game for what it is, not based on the character's gender, then you'd have a more valid opinion about that kind of stuff. Because if anybody ever brings up, oh, because the character was a male, or because the character was a female, you do not have a valid opinion. That literally does not matter. You're an idiot if you think that. I'm sorry. Like, let's move on, you know? It's 2023. So, if anybody brings up that argument, it's like, have you played the game? Have you watched or played the game? Because gender does not matter. It's the shitty dialogue and the often, what's it called? Repetitive combat. Ooh, my laundry's done. But I'm also done with this page, so I'll just wait. But that's all I'm saying. It looked like it had a lot of potential. I actually kind of was interested in the story. Like, the story was actually pretty good, but just the character ruined it, dude. Just an ass for no reason. Didn't even change. Like, Kratos. When you look at Kratos, from the God of War series, Kratos is not an asshole per se. He's a very stern and stoic character, right? Kind of ignores his son most of the time. You know, kind of a dick. But not a dick just to be one. You know, he's a God of War. He doesn't have a lot to worry about. Except, you know, bigger shit. Right? That's his reasoning behind being such an unemotional, or often unemotional, and stoic, stern character. He's like, I'm a god. Dude, I have shit to do. This is why I'm like this. I don't have time to deal with a small child. That's why he's like that. But he doesn't just, you know, he isn't like that just because he wants to be like that. He has other shit on his mind. I get it. And then he starts to care more for his son throughout the franchise anyway. That's called development. Which the character in Forsworn, or for whatever the fuck, did not have. At all. So, I don't know what they were trying to obtain or gain from that kind of character build, but I don't think it worked. Whatever they were trying to do, I really don't think it worked. Let's see. It made me appreciate silent protagonists a lot more. Cause damn, she could talk. Like, everything she talked about was either contradicting her own actions or making her look like an asshole. You know, that little bracelet on her arm, she was shitty to it the entire time. With no reasoning. Like, at first she loved her new powers that she had, and then she just proceeded to shit on the thing that gave her the powers in the first place. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you, dude? Just not it. It was not it for me. No thank you, I will not be purchasing that. If y'all want to play it, you can, but I suggest you do it when it's on sale. If you really want to play it, I suggest get it on sale. Like, when it's, I don't know, 20 bucks instead of 60 or 70. It's 70 actually for the base game. Wait till it goes on sale if you want to play it. Trust me, that shit ain't 70 bucks worth. Like, y'all ever watch Sonic? It's got Sonic dialogue. Hey, Amy! Shit like that. Like, can we do better, please? I'm tired of these video games coming out. Everyone's anticipating it, and it just turns to shit. And the voice actors didn't do a bad job. It's not their fault that they have to read that script. Voice actors are great. The script was awful. What they had to read was awful. Let's name this the background layer. Alright, now let's bring the foreground and the background together. But I'm going to duplicate these two, just in case I fuck up. Hide those. And let's combine all the background stuff. And combine all... Whoops. Before I do that. Is everything okay? Clean? Yeah, for the most part. And combine everything here. Let's turn this layer off, or the sketch layer off, so I can see what I'm doing. And then... Okay. Then we're gonna magic wand. And Control I to invert the selection. Then delete. And there we go. Clean. Now, I'll probably learn a lot more throughout doing this, how to make cleaner coloring pages, but this is a good start, I feel. You know, and you can, if you color these digitally, I think it'll be more of a advantage, because you can zoom in and be like, oh, I really want to add gradients to the flowers and whatnot, you know, or different colored patterns on the pods, or some shit. So, you can do whatever you want, but that's what I have. Oh, I'll do that another time. But that's what I have. I'm probably gonna end it here, cause I gotta clean some stuff, and I also have to eat soon and do laundry and all that kind of shit, you know, adult shit. But thank y'all for coming to the stream. I highly appreciate it. I can't promise that I'll keep streaming later this year. I do want to put up some more videos on either my Skillshare or my YouTube. We'll have to see. It's kind of loud in the house sometimes, so I can't ever find a good time to actually sit down and voice over something. But we'll see. So thank you guys for coming. I will stream some other time. Keep my channel in your notifications, and I will see you guys another time. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to me at GrottyMob on YouTube. I don't use Twitch anymore, and Twitter. And then I will also be on Instagram at PoloBlind. So thank you guys very much, and have a great, what day is it? Tuesday and or Wednesday if you live on the other side of the world. Bye bye.